everybody, and welcome back to Movie Files. Elliot here to go over our movie and TV. Not so much on the TV front this month. There's not a lot of stuff on TV, so we'll focus more on the movies this time around. This is our movie bucket list for the month of December 2018. If this is your first time tuning in, welcome to Movie Files. If you haven't already, subscribe to our channel. Make sure you hit that notification bell so you can get all of our latest movie reviews, trailer reactions, as well as our TV reviews. So definitely subscribe to our channel. But as I was saying, if this is your first time tuning in to a bucket list, this is essentially where I kind of give you guys a little preview of what's to come in December if you don't already know. Kind of pinpoint some movies that we're going to check out at the theater, some movies that has my interest and might go check out, and then just overall just giving you guys an idea of what to expect in the month of December of 2018. So with that being said, guys, let's start up front. December is filled with some big movies, but also some smaller movies, some independent movies that might be getting some Oscar nominations. So coming out this Friday, which is December 7th, we have Mary, Queen, and Scott. Looks pretty interesting. Not my cup of tea, but so far, I heard the performances of Margot Robbie and everyone involved. Looks pretty good. Again, not my cup of tea, but again, smaller movie, has an audience. Hope it does well. Been hearing some pretty good things about it. Coming out that same day, you have Ben is Back with Julia Roberts and Lucas Hedges, who's just kind of all over the place this year, in a good way, of course. We haven't seen Boy Erased yet, but I heard he's great in that. He was great in the mid-90s. Great when we saw him last year in Manchester by the Sea, or was the year before, one of the 2016, 2017, as well as his smaller role in Lady Bird. Great actor, and of course Julia Roberts is a legend. So definitely looks pretty interesting. Kind of gives me the Beautiful Boy type of vibes, but just obviously different actor, different storyline potentially. So, but that comes out the 7th, and a couple other smaller titles comes out that week. But the big week, and starting from the month of December, we got December 14th, Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. I'm so upset because I had an early screening this past weekend that I just couldn't make it out to with work and other obligations. But I definitely want to try to check it out before the end of the year, because I think from everything I've heard from people on the Instagram and just different social media accounts that I have, and obviously I'm a big YouTuber, so I watch a lot of my favorite YouTubes, Collider, Screen Junkies, and they've been dropping the reviews of Spider-Verse, and it sounds like it is not only one of the better animated films this year. We got some great ones so far, in my opinion. Isle of Dogs, Incredibles 2, and some other ones that we've had. I haven't seen Wreck-It Ralph yet, but I'm super excited for that. But what I'm hearing, not only is it one of the best animated films this year, but one of the best Spider-Man films of all time, which is a great, pretty good compliment there. So I'm super excited for it. Heard it's fun, energetic, has a great heart to it, a great storyline. So definitely excited for that, which comes out December 14th, Into the Spider-Verse. Definitely let me know in the comments if you've seen it. A little small review without giving too much away. But if you haven't seen it, let me know how excited you guys are for that movie, because I am super stoked. And I really hope I get to check it out when it comes out that weekend. Same day, we have December 14th, Mortal Engines. I don't know what to think of this film, guys. I mean, they've been heavily advertising that Peter Jackson is behind this film, but he's not directing this movie. The director in this film, I'm not too familiar with his work, but his name is Christian Rivers. Looks like he's done some work with Peter Jackson in regards to the art department with all his Lord of the Rings movies and King Kong. So he obviously has that type of background in bringing these fantastical, amazing sets. So I know that the visuals and the action set pieces will probably be on point. But as far as just interest in this film, I don't have any. It's clocking in right around 2 hours and 8 minutes. It's based on a book, from what I understand. It just hasn't really caught my eye. It comes out December 14th. This is a pretty busy month. I think that this movie should have dropped out probably this week just to kind of get a little bit of traction, but I think it's going to get buried in the stuff that comes out later this month. But we'll see. It's probably an audience out there for it. Let me know if you guys are interested in Mortal Engines. It doesn't really have my interest. We have The Mule, and by smaller, I mean it's not getting this big marketing push, but obviously it's not small on the scale of the cast and the director being Clint Eastwood, Bradley Cooper, Michael Pena. Phenomenal cast. Sounds like a really interesting, true story. And again, when it comes to Clint Eastwood, I know he had a stinker earlier this year with 1517 Into Paris. Didn't see it, but I didn't hear the greatest things about it. But he's a pretty good director, phenomenal actor, legend, of course. So this is nothing I'm going to rush out to the theater to see. But once it's out on Netflix or Redbox, I'll probably check it out. But let me know if you guys are excited about The Mule. It looks pretty interesting. Following week, but not on the weekend, but the Wednesday, you have December 19th. We have Mary Poppins Returns. I'm not going to lie, full disclaimer, haven't seen the original Mary Poppins. I obviously am familiar with the lore and kind of the the enjoyment people have about Mary Poppins. But this, and so in saying that, I might go check this one out, guys. Again, I'm a huge Emily Blunt fan. I think she's a phenomenal actress. From what I've seen so far, it looks pretty magical. It looks like it's a fun, enjoyable film. Again, not rushing out to see it, but if the opportunity is given to me in regards to just time frees up or free screening, I might go check it out. But let me know if you guys are excited about Mary Poppins Returns. Like I said, it looks pretty interesting in my opinion. So big ones here that I'm pretty stoked about that I'm definitely going to check out, either whether it be a free screener a week in advance or the week of, or just opening weekend. We got Aquaman, Jason Momoa, Amber Heard. I mean, the cast is great. One of my favorite directors in Hollywood, and James Wan is directing this film. This looks fun. This looks bright. This looks colorful. This looks like an adventure. Obviously, people are comparing this like Indiana Jones meets Star Wars. It looks beautiful visually speaking from what we've seen from the trailers. The embargo lifted about a week and a half ago from all the people that saw it early, and it's gotten pretty positive reviews. Again, the word fun, blast, great time at the theater. Heard it's not, it has some cheesy moments, which is fine. I'm excited to see this film, guys. It's clocking in right around almost close to 2.5 hours, but right at 2:23. So we're gonna obviously get more of the Aquaman background, more of what's going on under the in the water, in the sea with his brother, and you have Black Manta. I mean, I'm super. You got Amber Heard, her background. Nicole Kidman's in this film. I mean, the cast is great. The director's phenomenal. I'm really looking forward to this film. You can definitely expect a review for Aquaman when it comes out. Super excited for that film. Let me know what you guys are thinking about this movie. If you're excited for it, if you have any hope for the DCEU, or what they call it, the DC universe, let me know what you guys are thinking about Aquaman. I'm pretty excited for it. Coming out the exact same day, which is going to be the 1-2, which one you're going to see that day, or potentially into that Christmas weekend. We got Bumblebee. Initially, when I first heard the news that they were making this film, I'm not going to lie, I could care less just because of the bad taste that the last two for me, because I actually enjoyed Dark Moon because it was in Chicago, shot in Chicago. I'm from Chicago. Sure, it had its moments, but I like that aspect, and it was some pretty cool action set pieces. But Age of Ultron was terrible, and it was so terrible I gave up on the franchise. I did not even see last night or whatever it's called. I did not have any interest in seeing this. So when I heard they were making Bumblebee, didn't care. But then I heard Travis Knight was brought on, who did Kubo and the Two Strings, who's a phenomenal director. Haley jumped on board. I like where John Cena's taking his career, and then seeing the first official trailer and seeing everything else on to where we're at now, I'm pretty excited for this film. It looks like Travis Knight has brought what we've been looking for, which is that the true heart, the fun, the emotional, kind of not stupid Michael Bay comedy, this really stupid action set pieces at time. This looks like a really fun, heartfelt film with a lot to bring some nostalgia in it, with the G1 Transformers. Optimus Prime looks better than ever, and we're going to Cybertron. I mean, I'm pretty excited for this film now. Again, with all the marketing and everything that I've heard about it in regards to just how Travis Knight approached the film, I'm pretty stoked about it. In that same day, we have the Steve Carell, Robert Zemeckis film, Welcome to Morrowind, which is based on a book, if I'm not mistaken. I've seen the trailer. It looks okay. Again, it's kind of in that same vein for me in regards to a couple of the other movies, the smaller releases this month, where I might check it out, like The Mule. I might go check it out when it's available on Netflix or Redbox, but it's nothing I'm going to necessarily run out to the theater to see, even though I'm a big fan of both the director and the talent involved, not only Steve Carell, but you have a phenomenal cast that's attached to it as well. But again, it's not my cup of tea. But hey guys, we got on the same day, December 21st, is a very busy day of the month. We have Holmes and Watson. I like Step Brothers. Over the years, I've become a big fan of Farrow and Riley in regards to, Step Brothers and Talladega Nights and just all the combos they've done. They're a great duo. I'm not going to see this at the theater. I'm not going to lie. I'm going to wait till that comes out. But it does look pretty funny, but it's just nothing I'm going to rush out to the theater. Again, with obligations of work and other things like that, I'm definitely going to see Bumblebee and Aquaman. But all the other ones might not catch my my dollars this Christmas season. But again, let me know if you guys are excited about Holmes and Watson. I thought the trailer looked good, but again, it's nothing that I'm going to necessarily run out opening weekend to see. But again, when it's available to check out at home, I'm going to probably check it out. And then we're kind of wrapping up this video, guys. On Christmas Day, we got Vice, which is definitely getting some buzz from Oscar-worthy performances from Christian Bale. And this is a phenomenal cast. We got Amy Adams, Christian Bale, Steve Carell, Sam Rockwell, directed by Adam McKay, who I'm a big fan of on his, his not only his movies but his TV work. So definitely something I've heard is going to be getting some nominations come next year. If Bill Street Can Talk, I definitely am going to try to check out that movie. Not gonna lie, I wasn't the biggest fan of. Not that it was terrible, but I didn't really love Moonlight. But I'm definitely excited for Mr. Jenkins' second movie, which is this movie here. Phenomenal cast. It's really, really heartfelt and excited to see that. Then you have Nicole Kidman in Destroyer, which I've heard some good things about. And then wrapping up on Christmas Day, we have, there you guys have it. This is our December. This is what we have. We have the Oscar-worthy movies. We have the big budget movies. And then we have some animation in between there, guys. So let me know, what is your #1 film that you're excited to see this month? Or top 3 of that matter. What films are you going to rush out to? What films have already seen potentially via early screenings or, things that got you excited? Let me know in the comments below, guys. As always, if you haven't already, subscribe to our channel. Continue the conversation on our social media accounts, whether that be Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. Definitely follow us on those social media accounts. You can find those in the description below. Go ahead and comment below again on what you guys are excited for. Make sure you checked out our trailer reactions for just recently Captain Marvel. We'll have a movie review coming out pretty soon for a movie that comes out next month, and I don't want to talk about quite yet, but we're excited to see that. So as always, guys, like, share, comment, subscribe to our channel. Leave your comments below about this video and December, what's to come. And as always, appreciate the support, and we'll see you guys on the next video.